Good morning. It is Thursday, May 7, 2026, and the Philippines is at the center of regional diplomacy as the 48th ASEAN Summit kicks off. From significant environmental updates and infrastructure milestones to major shifts in the national justice landscape, today's headlines reflect a country navigating complex local and international waters. Here are the top 10 stories shaping the nation today. Starting with the volcanic disturbances on top 10, tall volcano sulfur dioxide emissions drop. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, PHIVOLCS, reported a significant decrease in sulfur dioxide emissions from tall volcano over the last 24 hours. However, volcanic earthquakes continue to be recorded, and Alert Level 1 remains in effect. Residents are still advised to avoid the permanent danger zone due to the risk of sudden steam-driven explosions. Up to top 9 news headline, DOTR urges PUV operators to consolidate before 2027. The Department of Transportation, DOTR, has issued a final reminder to public utility vehicle, PUV, operators to consolidate into cooperatives before the March 2027 deadline. The agency stressed that consolidation is a non-negotiable component of the public transport modernization program. Operators who fail to comply risk losing their franchises entirely. On top 8 news, 70 sea turtle hatchlings released in Zamboanga del Sur. Environmentalists and local officials celebrated the successful release of 70 olive ridley sea turtle hatchlings into the waters of Zamboanga del Sur. The nesting site has been strictly protected by the local community to ensure a high survival rate. This initiative is part of a broader provincial effort to preserve marine biodiversity. Top 7 news headlines, DOE files case against solar firm over unserved areas. The Department of Energy, DOE, has filed a legal complaint against Solar Parasol Bayan, owned by Leandro Leviste, for failing to provide promised electricity to remote areas. Despite having a franchise to serve unserved communities, many regions remain without power. The DOE is seeking to hold the firm accountable for contractual violations. Top 6 that reflects in our colorful culture. Balangay Festival 2026 kicks off in Butuan City. The historic Balangay Festival officially began today in Butuan City, celebrating the maritime heritage of the Filipino people. The event features replicas of ancient seafaring vessels and various cultural performances. Local officials expect a significant boost in tourism as visitors flock to the city for the week-long festivities and historical exhibits. Energy consumptions update on top 5, ERC orders suspension of electric disconnections. The Energy Regulatory Commission, ERC, has issued a mandatory order suspending all electricity disconnections for the month. This move aims to provide relief to consumers during the current extreme heat conditions. Consumer advocacy groups have welcomed the decision, stating it protects vulnerable households during the peak of the summer season. Political issue on top 4, Senator Bato de la Rosa files bills while in hiding. Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa continues to perform his legislative duties by filing several bills despite remaining in an undisclosed location. The Senate Ethics Committee is currently probing his continued absence from physical sessions. De la Rosa has cited security concerns as the primary reason for his decision to stay out of the public eye. Top 3 news headline, update for the issue of flood control project, Ombudsman tags House Speaker in flood control probe. The Office of the Ombudsman has named House Speaker Martin Romualdez as a mastermind in a massive 56 billion pesos flood control scam. The investigation alleges systemic corruption involving contractors and kickbacks across multiple regions. This development has sparked intense debate in the Senate, with some members calling for a full-scale inquiry. Way up to our top 2 headlines with regards the weather update, Tropical Storm Hagupit nears Philippine responsibility. PAGASA is closely monitoring Tropical Storm Hagupit, international name, which is expected to enter the Philippine Area of Responsibility, PAR, by Saturday evening. Once it enters, it will be locally named Kaloy. While it currently poses no immediate threat to land, it is forecast to intensify into a high-end tropical storm. And to our top news today, Philippines hosts 48th ASEAN Summit in Cebu. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. officially welcomed Southeast Asian leaders to Cebu for the 48th ASEAN Summit. Under the theme, Navigating Our Future, Together, the Philippines is leading discussions on regional energy and food security. The president emphasized a unified approach to maintain stability amidst the ongoing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. That concludes today's top stories for May 7, 2026. From diplomatic milestones in Cebu to environmental conservation in Zamboanga, we remain committed to keeping you informed. This is Aura. Stay safe, stay prepared for the coming storm, and have a productive day ahead.
I will summarize and deliver important domestic news every day. Subscribing likes are a great help in creating this news content. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell for everyday latest news updates.